This is TechCrunch. California just passed 3 bills to boost internet privacy. Apple removed an app that archives videos of ICE arrests. And Verizon is buying Starry to expand its wireless broadband footprint. It's Thursday, October 9th, and here's a quick look at tech in the news this morning from Engadget. California has passed 3 new bills designed to boost privacy for internet users. The biggest one, AB 566, builds on a 2018 law by requiring web browsers to let users universally opt out of allowing third parties to sell their data. The original California Consumer Privacy Act from 2018 only let Californians opt out of third-party data sharing one site at a time. However, this bill, signed into law yesterday by Governor Gavin Newsom, requires web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, and Safari to allow users to opt out of all third-party tracking with a single setting. Consumer Reports policy analyst Matt Schwartz said this law will help people protect their personal data by allowing them to simply switch a toggle that tells businesses they cannot sell or share it. The bill was originally passed by the California legislature last month, but its signing by the governor was not necessarily a done deal. Newsom vetoed a similar bill last year for being overly broad, as it also applied to smartphone operating systems. He also said that major browsers already offer one-click opt-out for third-party data sharing, though Consumer Watchdog said at the time that none offer a universal way to decline data sharing. 2 other bills will also help internet users keep their data to themselves. SB 361 boosts the data broker registration law signed into law in October of 2023 by giving consumers more information about which personal information is collected by data brokers and who else might have it. AB 656, meanwhile, requires social media companies to make canceling an account straightforward and clear, while it triggers full deletion of the user's personal data. Apple has removed Eyes Up, an app that collects and archives videos of immigration, customs, and enforcement arrests. That's according to a report by 404 Media. The app's removal follows similar action taken against IceBlock last week, an app that tracked ICE activity in an attempt to offer real-time alerts of when and where arrests were happening. Unlike IceBlock, though, Eyes Up's main purpose was to serve as an archive, not a tool for eluding government agents. The app, which is still available via the web and the Google Play Store, archives videos of ICE arrests from a variety of different sources and plots them on an interactive map. Users can submit their own videos for inclusion and tap or click on individual map pins to view videos and download them for later use. An Eyes Up administrator told 404 Media, "Our goal is government accountability. We are not even doing real-time tracking." Ultimately, saved videos could prove useful in court, especially in response to possible ICE misconduct. Apple says it removed Eyes Up because it violated the company's policy around objectionable content, and because it received information from law enforcement that the app is used to provide location information about law enforcement officers that could be used to harm such officers individually or as a group. Engadget has contacted Apple for more information on Eyes Up's removal from the App Store and will provide updated information if they do respond. Apple reportedly received similar information to spur the removal of IceBlock from the App Store, including a direct request from Attorney General Pam Bondi. The fact that Eyes Up was also removed suggests that Apple is casting a wider net than just banning apps that help pinpoint the location of ICE activity. Google has been removing similar apps on the Play Store as well. The company pulled an app called Red Dot that also plotted ICE activity on a map, one of several apps that were removed because they shared the location of a so-called vulnerable group. Verizon is buying the smaller broadband carrier Starry for an undisclosed sum. The acquisition is expected to close by the first quarter of next year, but is subject to FCC approval. Now, Verizon has already done some work to appease the U.S. government by ending DEI initiatives, so the FCC is likely to give this merger its stamp of approval. This acquisition should help Verizon expand its wireless broadband footprint throughout the country. Starry specializes in delivering high-speed internet to multi-dwelling units and urban communities. These environments are difficult to adequately cover as urban settings present some unique challenges. Starry gets around this by employing its proprietary millimeter wave technology, which Verizon will now own. Simply put, the company installs nodes throughout populated areas that broadcast concentrated radio waves that are picked up by receivers outside of apartment buildings and the like. This allows for a service that rivals a fiber connection when it comes to downloads, but everything is done wirelessly. The company has experienced rapid growth these past several years, with more than 100,000 customers in cities like Boston, LA, New York City, Denver, and D.C. Joe Russo, executive vice president of Verizon, said, Starry has demonstrated a unique and efficient approach to delivering high-speed internet in complex MDU environments. By integrating their technology and expertise, we will accelerate our fixed wireless access capabilities. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Steve Dent, Ian Carlos Campbell, and Lawrence Bonk, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer by me, Steve White. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with more tech news from Engadget.